أهلا بكم. انعقدت قبل أيام في العاصمة أبو ظبي فعاليات القمة العالمية الثالثة عشرة لمجلس السياحة والسفر العالمي بمشاركة نحو 1000 متحدث وضيف من أقطاب السياحة والسفر حول العالم. بعض أهم ما طرح في المؤتمر أناقشه مع ضيفي في الأستوديو السيد جيرالد لولس الرئيس التنفيذي لمجموعة جميرا التي تضم في محفظتها عددا كبيرا من الأسماء في عالم الفنادق على رأسها برج العرب. أهلا وسهلا بك سيد جيرالد. يقال إن التحالف والمشاركة بالرمز والأرباح هي شعارات مرحلة متغيرة في عالم الطيران. هل هناك مرحلة متغيرة نعيشها الآن في قطاع الفنادق؟
Well, I think the biggest thing that's changing with the hotel industry, particularly in relation to how customers can actually access the product and how they can actually make their reservations and book, and what drives the whole decision-making process in making a reservation. We've had the traditional ways of going through a travel agent or indeed calling the call center of the hotel company. Now we're finding that online bookings become a huge force, and that's why in Jemera we've invested a lot in updating our website, which is really an important source of bookings, even to the point where we guarantee the best rate available is on our website. And it's interesting to see how knowledgeable customers are becoming about the hotel that they're going to visit. They go on to TripAdvisor, and TripAdvisor has become really important for customers to get a feel for the hotel. In fact, I often say to our people within the company that the customer knows more about the hotel in many cases than some of us do when they're coming for a specific visit. And this is interesting because it also opens up to, why do we need, say, for example, grading nowadays? Do you need a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star? And especially when the grading system is not common throughout the world, you have different grading systems. And I would suggest at the top end, especially where there's a brand like Jemera, a brand like any of our competitors, that the customer already has a good sense of security from the brand, plus the endorsement from online sources such as TripAdvisor, that they really are extremely knowledgeable and don't need the grading as much as we would have needed it in the past.
في السابق وتحديدا في الغرب كان المتعارف عليه أن المسافرين هم الأكبر سنا. اليوم هل تغيرت طبيعة المسافرين، تغير بروفايل المسافرين، وبالتالي تغيرت أنماط الفنادق التي يتطلعون للنزول فيها؟
Well, I think travellers at both ends of the spectrum, the numbers are increasing. In fact, in all areas, numbers are increasing. People love to travel. And of course, you have quite a lot of healthy older people who have the means to travel, they have the times to travel, and they've got the money to be able to do so. Plus then you have new markets coming out of places like China, for example, where we see huge interest from Chinese people, and often quite young Chinese people who want to see the world now that they can. And of course, that we have the approved destination status with the United Arab Emirates and China helps this country a lot to achieve a lot more Chinese visitors. And we say within the World Travel and Tourism Council that the number of Chinese visitors will grow outbound, will grow to about 100 million travellers by 2020. And many of us think that actually that 100 million will be exceeded before 2020. We already see upwards of 40 million travellers coming out of China. Then add on to that the Indian forecasts. And I think we can look forward to a very good industry, very healthy industry within travel and tourism for the future decades.
بهذا المعنى وعلى مدى العقد المقبل ماذا ستقدم السياحة مع ازدياد عدد السياح للاقتصاد العالمي للناتج المحلي الإجمالي العالمي لسوق الوظائف العالمي؟
Well, already we say that about 255 to 260 million jobs worldwide are already provided by tourism, travel and hospitality, and that's about 9% of the global labour force. We also say that almost the same percentage, close to 10% of the world's GDP, when you add the multiplying factor, is also provided by travel, tourism and hospitality. And the projections are that this will grow on an annualised basis by 4.5%. And we see this already. I mean, we've seen already a huge upsurge in our business here in Dubai over the last 8 months, which has just been truly amazing to see the number of visitors that are now coming in. And particularly as visas become easier to obtain. And within our industry, within the World Economic Forum and the UN WTO and the World Travel and Tourism Council, we've been pushing very hard to try to get an easier visa system, but not in any way making compromises on security, but a more logical approach to visas, especially for visit visas. And I think in this country it's been great that so many countries, so many people can come here without a visa and get a visa at the airport. Also with Emirates Airlines and even with the hotels, we facilitate for those countries who do need visas, we can get visas very, very quickly and very efficiently for them. So we've got to make it easy for our guests to buy and to get access to our country. And I think with Emirates Airlines providing such amazing airlift into the country, and then with the product we have here, we should continue to see great growth from the new emerging markets.
مجموعة جميرا ذكرت في المؤتمر كنموذج يثبت بأنه السياحة يمكن أن تكون قوة تدفع للخير. حدثني عن هذا الأمر.
Well, yes, at the summit, our keynote speaker was President Bill Clinton. And President Clinton talked about how travel and tourism is a force for good. It brings people together. Many of the hotel companies and the hospitality companies within the country have lots of different programs that are concerned about sustainability. Within Jemera, we work very closely, for example, with the Dubai Turtle Rehabilitation Centre. And in fact, in our hotel in Abu Dhabi, Jemera at Etihad Towers, we put a soft toy turtle on every bed. So President Clinton talked about having his turtle beside him in the bed at night, but then complemented very much the work of Jemera in what Jemera is doing with the Turtle Rehabilitation Centre in Dubai for the rescuing of hawksbill turtles. So we've rehabilitated and released 200 turtles last year. So it's working very well, and travel and tourism is a force for good. It does bring people together. It certainly fosters a much better understanding of different customs and different cultures. And it's really based on people getting to know each other and having respect for each other.
جيرالد لولس الرئيس التنفيذي لمجموعة جميرا، شكرا جزيلا لك.
شكرا.